have come, and my name is Jonah from Potential Films, and I want to take you through his life. You want to know who is R.S. Lawrence, what has he done to impact this music industry.
Hello to my fans and viewers. Hope you're fine, viewers. Hope my fans, hope you're all okay. Catch me on exclusive interview with Jonah Katamba about my music today, and I think it's going to be a great time.
Today we have come, and my name is Jonah from Potential Films, and I want to take you through his life. You want to know who is R.S. Lawrence, what has he done to impact this music industry.
Hello to my fans and viewers. Hope you're fine, viewers. Hope my fans, hope you're all okay. Catch me on exclusive interview with Jonah Katamba about my music today, and I think it's going to be a great time.
Yes, everyone watching us, we are live here, and it's a great privilege that I'm meeting with a man that all of you may know. He's a great man. We have seen him in the music industry, and if you're out there, you might have heard about him, but you don't know who is R.S. Lawrence. So today we have come, and my name is Jonah from Potential Films, and I want to take you through his life. We want to know who is R.S. Lawrence, what has he done to impact this music industry, and everything that has been happening through his life. So I hope you enjoy watching, and don't forget to subscribe to his channel. Simply type R.S. Lawrence on YouTube and subscribe to his channel to follow all his music, and I know that you're going to love this. So I'm meeting with Mr. R.S. Lawrence.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Mr.
Good morning, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. So the world wants to know who is R.S. Lawrence. Can you take us through a simple background about your name? Who is R.S. Lawrence?
Yeah, to my viewers and my fans, it's a great morning, it's a great day, but of course I have not had many interviews in my past, and I'm grateful to Potential Films for visiting me.
Okay.
And I've been wanting the world to know about me. Yeah, R.S. Lawrence. RS is a name. RS is it's an acronym for Resistance. So my original names are Resistance Lawrence, but in music I'm using R.S. Lawrence as a brand. First of all, I'm a Ugandan.
Yeah.
I think that is the most important thing.
Yeah.
That I'm Ugandan and I'm African. Yes. I'm a born of Kanungu district, where I lived in my teenage years, and I have lived in Mukono for quite a long time, more than 10 years. RS, he's any free person right there.
Okay.
Who loves music, life, and anything, quality business, quality.
So R.S. Lawrence, you have said that it is a brand name.
Yes.
That you chose to use.
Yes.
Okay. Getting into the music industry, what is your inspiration in music?
As you grow, there are those many things you like, you love.
Yeah.
When I was young, I always thought I would become a policeman, and of course that was childhood thinking. That is the main thing I loved.
Oh.
But the truth is, I loved music as well.
You loved music.
I loved the music. I grew up looking at music. High school, I was in entertainment-related fields. So mainly I loved the music, and of course, many people who inspire us. Of course, yeah. I have very many funny stories when it comes to music, Yeah, but my love for music was hyped by, of course, many of the sounds that we have found in Uganda. We have had popular people right in the industry that have inspired it. But for me, personal inspiration, I have always loved music, and I always wanted to think that what I love is what I should know.
Okay.
So I loved it, and I have always felt like, I should also contribute a blog to the music industry. See what it means to sit down and write something, and people like it. Maybe it inspires somebody or it touches someone. So my inspiration has been that I should not let that one thing that I love to die with me. So,
Okay, so you always had that inspiration ever since childhood, and we have seen Potential Films working alongside you. Who writes your songs, and when did you think about music?
No, music. My inspiration to music is it's been partly my mother, I can say, because my mother is this woman who makes noise. I mean, that good noise, you know. She would sing anytime freely. So I always felt like this woman sings. I love music, and I'm like, maybe there is something special in her which she needed maybe to have done, because this is a woman who can sing in the garden, in the kitchen, and she's joyful. So
Speaking about your mother,
yeah, so I think when I felt the love for music, I felt like maybe it was part of the talent that we have in the family that I think I needed to work on. So I think, yeah. But coming back to Potential Films, in fact, I've not worked with the Potential Films alone. I've worked with some other gentleman. He's called Baka. He owns BKM Pro Studios.
okay,
He's one of those guys I met early in 2000. I think around 14. Those times I had finished 1 year as a graduate. I was working with the UCU. So we met and we always talked. So every time I always asked him, "What is your plan?" And he told me he was working hard because the other things he was doing. And he told me his plan was to make sure he establishes a studio.
okay,
So when I met him, I said, "Well, if that is your plan," those days I was serving in the church as a choir master.
oh,
So my history, my background is that I was a choir master. I think around 2012, when I was at campus, I used to be a choir master in the Catholic Church. So I know I loved hymns. I loved listening to music. With our choir master, with our other trainers, and so I felt like, you listen to quite good compositions, and you feel like these compositions are made in Uganda here, and you feel like I should do one. So when I energized him, I told him, "Man, let's begin a studio." And then, because for me I was working, I let it to him. So he went and established, just bought a computer, a microphone, and we said, "All right." Then after he invited me, so I said, "Well," I came and saw the place. I laughed and I said, "Oh well, this is good stuff." So in those times, I think I was praying too much. I was praying. I had gone through around 40 days fasting. So through that fasting, I felt like, I should write something. So that was my first time to think about writing. And then I wrote something down. So I wrote it, went to studio, we started laughing about it, we put it into the whatever, and it became a song. And that was my first song. It was called Shine for My Life. So I did it when I was fasting, and so I said, well, when I did it, it was motivation to him and motivation to me to say, let me begin making music. So as that was done, of course, I've done several other very many songs, of course, which I all on YouTube and my channel. So I kept on recording music, audio files, and putting them in the studio. Some I recorded around 13 songs. They disappeared before the computer crashed.
Wow.
Yeah, but I wrote many songs. I've recorded more than 13 songs now. They are all on my YouTube channel. Yeah, but then in the course of the time, I had a friend of mine. By that time, I had left UCU and I was working with the Mukono Municipal Council. So I met some other friend of mine. He's a pastor. So we are trying to form up something for community to try to impact on lives.
Okay.
So when he told me he had plans to acquire machines that kind, I said, well, I have to contribute in giving the right ideas, because I knew it was directing to where I was heading. So that was the genesis of Potential Films. And then I met with a team of my people. Potential Films is a great team. I've worked with them. They have shot all my 12 videos.
Wow.
If you don't know, they have worked on all my fellow videos. I have not changed. I have not had any plans of thinking to change because all I want is I've wanted them to become stars in the field. Now I feel they have everything I want. They can shoot good content, good stuff, and I think we are headed to something. Alongside of, I think we realized another partner company, Nengo Motion Pictures, which I happen to be CEO to.
Okay.
And so we agreed because I've come a long way with the Potential Films. So I said now it is now a great opportunity for me to have two companies.
Okay. So you have two companies?
Yeah, I have that are partners.
Potential Films.
Potential Films and Nengo Motion Pictures. They are great. We have great plans. We are planning movies. We are planning extra stuff. We are planning the whole different about how people look at audio visuals. So we are thinking so big and yeah.
Okay. So to people watching you right now, yes, you can follow up Nengo Motion Pictures. Is it on Facebook?
It's Nengo Motion Pictures. It's there on YouTube, and I think it is Nengo Motion Pictures is going to become one of my official companies authorized to run my music.
Okay.
And the contracted company that I urge people to contact and get services. Potential Films, they are great, very great, and I think that anybody who wants quality, I think they are people you can negotiate and do business with.
Yeah, you can also follow up Potential Films Uganda, still on YouTube. So you have mentioned the song "Shine Before My Life."
That is
Shine Before My Life.
That is, I think, I know. Just like I told you, I've done a lot of music. Some of the music that has disappeared. "Shine Before My Life" is a song I think I call it's the father of my songs because it's the first song I did. It's the song I did when I was fasting, trying to discover. In fact, the story behind that song is by that time, I was working somewhere where I was feeling dissatisfied. I was feeling disgruntled. I was feeling, I was feeling quite a lot that wasn't positive in those times. And I know I was at the edge of, feeling you're tired of something. So in that time,
and you needed the Lord to shine
yes, I
before your
just
life.
needed God, you should shine. You should shine, about my life, such that I can just get out of this and I see some whole new story for my life. So in that time, I said, wait, I'm going to dedicate 40 days fasting. And then my plan was that I must live here. In whichever way, I must find my way getting out of this place. So I started my days. So I think around the 27th day, closing there, I felt like some vibe was coming.
Okay.
So I think it was around 1. I entered in the room, I closed it. My boss's office was not around. I said, let me close this place because he loved me so much. I decided to sit down. In the fasting, that kind of thing, that is spiritual kind of, So I sat down with my paper. I started getting a few words, just like one word to another. It was.
So you started writing.
I just started. It was around 1 because I remember it was at lunch break. So all of a sudden I'm seeing like the verse flowing, whatever is coming. I'm like, can you imagine? Then I tried to hum a bit and I tried to keep about it. All of a sudden I saw a song was coming out. So I decided to call that gentleman who earlier had told me of this. I said, man, can you just give me a chance to come to studio? I'm not going to pay you, I don't have the money. But can you let me come to the studio? Try to create some sound. I see whether it is possible for me to do a song. He said, well, come. So I jump onto the boda, reached his place, and he's like, okay. He sits on his piano, he's like, tell me now, what do you have? So we start making. He starts listening, he's like, okay. It's like it's a song. So he started hyping me, and I felt like, okay. I was like, let me not get excited so much. So we started out, we recorded, we did the batch by 6 in the evening. The song was done. And it's like, and the song is nice.
So
I listened to the song. Yes, he produced it in one day.
So the song was done in only one day?
It was done, I think,
Not
in 3 hours.
Day, but
we did it in 3 hours. In 3 hours. He told me, you're going to sing all the voices in this song. I said, oh, wow. You know, when you listen to it, it's like, it's a church song kind of. You know, you feel it's a lot of voices. And it's like, but you have not come with backups. Who is going to do that? I'm like, I'm going to do it all. So, in fact, I remember I went home with a headache because I had to, you know, it was my first time experience. I'm having all this part to sing all the 4 voices that are in the song, and the song got there.
You know, you have told me about your journey in writing Shine Before My Life, how you started fasting, how the words began flowing, and I remember that song, and there is a movie called I Can Only Imagine, and if you...
I think they have also a song.
Yeah, that song I Can Only Imagine, that man.
Yeah.
Like the way he also wrote the words, something similar with Shine Before My Life. That encounter, how you developed the feeling. So I think it's quite an incredible journey.
Yeah, because you know, to be honest, I've when you listen to my music, you will learn that, you will see that the old version of music and songs, the first time it was too worship. If you look at, because those first, I think, around 5 to 6 songs, they are too much of worship content. So, you know, I love this gentleman. There is a gentleman, I think he's UK. He has sung many songs. One is called Stuart Townend. And there is another gentleman, it's called Lenny Lebron. So those times I used to listen to their songs so much. If you listen to my old songs and you have listened to those people so much, you realize that my music has something, you know, trying to get into their kind of art. But of course they are stars, they have everything they need to be very good and perfect in their field. Yeah, so the song Shine, it is it has that kind of melodies. When you look at the melodies, it has that kind of relationship with it. But it was too much of a prayer. It's too much of a prayer, because when you listen, Shine Before My Life, I need you. So, you know, I was in that kind of point of need. You know, I felt like, no, God, no. I mean, this is too much. Yeah. I mean, it all happens, I think, in everyone's life. Sometimes when you feel you're better than something you have, you get, you really feel like, no, yes, I'm doing this, but no, I feel I'm being underutilized. I'm better than this. Yeah. So that is the kind of environment I was in. I was like, no, this has to change. Shockingly, I think it has many stories, because I think God heard my prayer through the song. Because as I told you, I was fasting my 40 days.
40 days.
I think on the around on the around, it was, I think, around 5 days to the end of the days. I forced myself out. I left. And
So you,
I did not.
so
I
you
left.
never complete.
I did not complete the 40 days right there.
Oh.
So I felt like my prayer was answered. So I moved stubbornly, joined to a place. You know, you're leaving something that looks like a job, and you're going for completely nothing.
Wow.
So I took that decision, but it gave me peace. Where I went, I started surviving.
Okay. Yes, what's up everyone watching us right now? Yeah, my name is Jonah Katamba, and I am standing here before you. You have seen the Potential Films working alongside RS Lawrence Music, and so you have seen the man RS Lawrence, and today we have come to present him to you. We want to bring you all the latest news about his life, and specifically about this song, Shine Before My Life. So you might be there, you are struggling with a situation, and you really need God to shine before your life. So this is your opportunity. Don't forget to subscribe to his channel, and don't forget to share this video, share to all groups, and invite your friends to watch this. I know that his life is going to inspire you, and it is going to transform your life. So be blessed. Yes, so dear viewer, you have seen this man RS Lawrence. So after having heard a bit about his story and the background of Shine Before My Life, you can comment with a question. You can keep commenting about any question you're having about his life. So we want to know, Mr. Lawrence,
Yes, sir.
we want to know how many songs have you written so far, and do you have any plans? Do you have any plans to write songs in other local languages like Luganda, Ruchiga, apart from just English, like something like that?
So I think you're one of those people that have asked me the same question. And of course, they asking me why I'm opting to why I'm trying to keep in English. And I'm thinking it's not a bad thing for them to be concerned. But the truth is, I would just want to try out something that is somehow different. Yes, people have done a lot of music. We have a lot of music in Uganda, in Chiga, in Toro, in Soga, in all of this, because Uganda is diverse. Yeah, but I think I want to make sure I perfect here. I want to give time and first perfect in the lane of English. Try to see that I can sit down and write 100 songs. Or a good full batch of songs. Give time and I can perfect there. And I will do other songs in other languages, but I think I will do them too much in collaborations.
Okay.
Yeah, I will do too much of them in collaborations. Yeah, because I find it more easier. Many people tell me if you went home, did it in Luchiga, and then people will be like, wow, it's from our roots, from our boy. And I'm like, yes, they have a brilliant idea. It's a good idea. Yeah. But I'm still giving it time.
Okay.
I don't want to rush into things because if somebody just say, I want to do Luganda songs. Luganda songs for them because I've been a choir master and we are training. We are training in Luganda hymns, and I sing them perfectly, very perfectly. I can read Luganda perfectly in the shop.
Yeah.
So I can even challenge you. There is a possibility I can challenge you in Uganda.
Okay.
Hopefully I can. Yeah, but I am planning, I think, because at the end of the day, I will do them because I know any language, music has its own language, and that language is people seeing, getting the feeling. Because I know there are many songs we have loved, but we don't know even meaning.
Yeah.
Somebody says, "I love the song. The song is so nice." Much as I don't know what they have sung. Yeah, so because the language of music is that it's just people will just have an imagination and think that you might have been talking about this and you are meaning it. As long as people have that concept, they will love the song. Yeah, but I'm going to do that in other languages, but I want to make this one the main. I want to make sure I know I will. Yeah, I will lose out some fans, as how they say, but I will find a way how to blend it such that everybody can feel the hype of music. But he loved it like a dude here. He sang in English.
Yeah. So getting back to Shine Before My Life, I realized it's one of the songs you sang with passion, with emotion. Like, it is one of the emotional songs. So what is the background? What is the story behind that? Behind it being so emotional and so passionate, when a viewer simply watches it on YouTube, you can feel so touching.
I think my songs are emotional. I don't know whether they're emotional. I don't know how to define
is it because you sang it while fasting?
No, come on, no. By the way, I think when I go to studio, the first thing, we always have a prayer. That is it's part of whatever thing I do. And I always create some kind of atmosphere in my life, because when I am singing, it's just like if you're singing about a sad song, you're talking about how sad you're feeling, and then you're smiling everywhere.
Okay.
It doesn't mean it. You have to first get, into the position of sadness. It has to be part of you, such that somebody can feel that this person is a sad person.
Yeah.
So Shine Before My Life is a song that I feel is emotional, but I have other very songs that are very emotional.
Okay.
Very emotional. If I listen to a song like Love Your God, it is equally the same. And I was almost in the same mood, but of course not fasting the other 40 days. But in that kind of moment, even these other songs, I really make sure that I give it time, because when I'm doing my songs, I don't. I mean business. Yeah, I mean business. Yeah. Even these other songs, which are reggae songs, they are reggae songs. They are about, even if they are on politics, even if they are on whichever concept they are at least there is attachment, is the message I'm delivering. So I just don't do it casually for the sake of the fans dance, they laugh and go away. I always want to have a message that is at least reaching to something, that is impacting to something. I don't want to come and make a jazz and people say he danced and moved away. I want my music to be too much message driven, have something that is such that at the end of the day, anybody is comfortable to listen to my song. So just Shine Before My Life is a gospel song. Okay. It's a gospel song. It's a prayer song. Everybody in their life, in whichever language they used to pray, they want that person who they believe to shine in their life. So for me, I was calling it Jesus that I need for intervention.
Okay. There is a message I just received here, and someone outside is asking, before we proceed any longer, someone wants to know, like, can you share about your family background? not just a family background, but are you married? Are you a parent? Like about your marital status and so on. I just received a message here.
Of course, I'm proud about it. I'm a married man. This is not decoration.
Okay.
I'm married. In fact, I just released a song, a love song called "Just for You."
Okay.
And it was a dedication to my wife. I married one wife, and we just celebrated our 5 years anniversary.
Wow.
God has done us good. We have one daughter and 2 sons.
Okay.
So I think yesterday we were celebrating the 2nd birthday for the 3rd born.
Oh.
So I am a married man. I'm a family man. But coming back to my family at home, we are born a serious family.
Okay.
We are a real African family of around 12 siblings. So I happen to be somewhere in the middle there, but again a firstborn.
Okay.
So I have the elder brothers who I treasure too much. My brothers from my dad had the first wife, so we have there. I think we have 3 brothers and a sister. So they are 4. They are my treasured ones. I treasure them so much. They are great brothers. They are great elders to me. So I happen to be the firstborn again between my father and my mother. So I'm the firstborn after them. And then I also have another two below me, which but we are one family. We are a cooperative family. We love each other. We are not too much into, we have worked hard to make sure that we stay a family. So that family is there in Kanunga, born to a man, a gentleman, an old times teacher. He has been a teacher. He's a teacher of the nation. He has been teaching. He's around 65, but still teaching.
Oh,
he's a gentleman called the one of the James. He has taught very many people in Kanunga. Very many people have gone through his hands. And to a lady called Kamuji Grace. Those are my parents. But my wife, I'm staying with my wife, with our children.
Okay, so and I think I've answered that question. Mr. R.S. Lawrence
I'm a married man.
is a family man, married man, businessman.
Yeah.
So, what is your next plan in the music industry?
No, I have huge plans. I think just like we have been through COVID. COVID has affected all of us. Because I think I pray that God blesses this journey I opted to take in music. I did the first videos in the last lockdown. That's when I made the shooting for all those videos, the first 7 videos. I did them in that lockdown. And of course it was constraining to invest in something you're not going to, that are not earning in it. Because you are closed down, you can't be called for a gig anywhere. So, but I had to continue doing music because I didn't want to relax. I had a lot of time. I said, let me utilize it to do the music. From there, I have shot other videos. I think since last year, in May, up to today.
Okay.
I've already shot 12 videos, which are all on YouTube. I have been planning to, because I'm writing an album. I'm now doing another full album of 20 songs. 20. And this album, it is still in the process because I've written a number of them. I already have written around 5, 7. I'm still going to do more writing. I want to give it time. I'm writing it. I want it to become, and anytime from now I'm going to begin releasing them. But I want to give time to make sure that the songs are good songs. But I didn't, because like I'm constrained now. We have not earned anything, And you see in Uganda, you hardly find people who are ready to invest in your ideas. Sometimes you have to struggle with your idea. When they see that it has worked, that's when they will come to help you. But here, when you're struggling, you have to die alone like a ninja. So I'm planning to release an album. I'm writing an album. I want to give it. In fact, I've already finalized with the agreements. I think Potential Films and Nengo Motion Pictures are going to be behind the whole film.
Okay.
With the audio recording, I'm still debating whether I should maintain with the BPM audio or I should change. Or if I can find a way we can harmonize, because I want to do now. I don't want to say my production is not good, but I want to make sure there is something I'm targeting. I mean, we should bring BET awards, we should people for the Grammys and all of that stuff. I mean, why not?
Yeah.
And of course, it's not only this, because my next move, Potential Films is we are planning to, because I mean, I want to see my music in soundtracks. I want to think about movies. Okay? We are writing the movie. We are giving it time. Of course, we need to look at resources. Of course, movies, they are not also simple. So that is part of my next plan. I'm planning an album. I'm planning movies. I want to give it time. I really want to give it time. It's just a few constraints, but of course, I know God is going to meet us in the way He wishes to. So if all goes well, we plan and God plans. But if all goes well, as God blesses the idea, you should expect me to do that.
Okay. So, what other things are you doing outside music?
Okay.
Because we have seen the pandemic has affected everyone. So how are you able to survive without focusing on music?
It is the truth is that we are suffering. We are going through a hard time, totally hard time.
Yes.
I have a company I'm coming up with. I am the person behind Ayego.com.
Okay.
Ayego is
what is it about?
Ayego is a social media platform,
okay,
for professional networking, for social media communication and marketing.
Okay.
So I also have a team, and we have been building that network. So far, people can use it. People are using it to communicate, to chat, to communicate in all the ways they want. So I am investing in that one, and I'm giving it time. It is so I have another company which I just worked on, which I'm working on. It is called Nengo Innovations, and it is the one holding Ayego as a product, and I'm also planning motion pictures. So that is part of the other life I do. But of course, I'm a consultant in many ways, in organizations, management.
Okay.
I studied my bachelor's in project planning and entrepreneurship. I'm a star there. I know I'm good there. I have also been through under certification as an international, to be an international certified project manager. So I'm also through that. So quite a number of things. To survive, things are hard. So that's why we are trying to say everything you feel you like, you try to take it on. I do business as well. I do a lot of business. Yeah. Of course, on a small scale, looking at where I'm still, I'm not yet a businessman to come and say I'm a businessman. They are businessmen. So for us, we are still businessmen in the baking, maybe. So we are still baking to see that we can also become competitive in business. But when it comes to that field, I think we should reserve and have that kind of talk about business, because that is my professional field. So I am not just a musician but I will go through school.
Okay. Wow,
Yes,
that's quite interesting.
and that's why I want to create the vibe of music, that even when somebody listens to your music and say, I think this is a quality brain in the music. Do you get it? Yeah, we can see somebody can make one word, dance around it and be funny, be proud of him. And you have to respect that, because at the end of the day it is art and creativity that makes them a star. But I want to say, no, can I work hard, write songs that have a message that once I release it, everybody listens to it. But the message is, about the situation is the quality brain of somebody who can think this person was, has a background.
So in other words, you want to release
somebody,
out,
somebody can connect you with certain kind of background. Okay. So that's what I'm working on.
Okay. Wow. So looking at your earlier style of singing, from this song, "Shine Before My Life," and other songs you released recently, and when you look at the later songs like "Just For You," "Baby I Love You," "They Know," and some other latest songs, I can see a major difference in the style. How did you get to change from the old version to a new version?
At the end of the day, thank you for that great question. At the end of the day, I want to relate myself with a certain background. When you listen to the first art, I think I was too much worship. But the truth, I've had inspiration. I've loved that the likes of the Stuart Town, and I told you, the Lenny LeBlanc, the Donny Moyens, the Matt Mahas, Father Robert Garia, all those guys, they have that kind of music that I first loved too much, because the relationship with the choir and that and that and that. But after I'm like, I want to get something that is, that is of the black race, I mean. I said, I want to transition to something that is too much of black origin. So that's why I opted for something like trying to blend some reggae style. So now when you look at the last songs, right, I think from Try New Trick, They Know, Just For You, If I Love You, Let's Harmonize, all these songs, all of them now, all trend has completely changed to reggae. And I'm like, no, let me work hard. You never know, because I just imagine the next coming 30, 40 songs. At least somewhere people like Lucky Dube, where they are, they should say, some people are trying to come up to, not let this gap be left. When I look at many of our artists around, today we released Kadong, something that is like almost Kadong Kamu. Then they bring Afro, they bring something that's like pop, it's like, you can think it's hip hop and all that, and you fail to relate where is that main person. So for me, I'm saying, I want to consecrate, because I'm bringing songs that look at situations of people that can be love, the gospel, talk about, spiritual, whatever, but I all want to attach it to what? Why? Because I want to see that genius here is not too much left out. Yes, I don't say that in Ugandans we don't have reggae musicians. No, we have them. Because if I say that, I would have respected the grandfather of reggae in Uganda, who is Madok Sematimba. Because that is our star. We always say, you are sir. He's still a sir in that field. We can learn a lot from him. But we have had grandfathers like people over the continent. So that's why I think I want to. But I'm going to become a reggae musician without dreadlocks.
So specifically, Mr. R.S. Lawrence has bridged the gap of reggae music because we have seen so many they are changing the styles of singing, but you have chosen to bridge that gap.
Yeah, I feel
And,
I think I should think about if I can perfection in English and I perfection the art of reggae music. And then if they are listing and saying they are listing reggae musicians, my name should be there.
okay.
My name should be there. Such that if they say we want Afro stars, let Jose Chameleone be our star. Represent his styles. For him, he's versatile. He can do everything. But for me, I want to concentrate. Those are stars.
So I've seen 13 songs, some good number. So are you planning any collaborations?
Yeah, collaborations. I'm going to do collaborations. I have many people who have showed up for collaborations. Yeah, but I think I need to think twice. Yeah, because before you do collaborations, to me I think I look at what I am planning, what is my direction. So if my direction of music is some kind of display, before I do a collaboration, I have to first do a lot of vetting inside myself. You get, because there is some kind of image I'm trying to present to the music. I want the music to be respected. I want a musician to be a star that, take it like a profession. So before I make collaborations, I want to think somebody who is this person, somehow. No, I'm not trying to be too judgmental, but I just want to make sure that it blends, such that when it comes out, people will like it. Yeah. So I'm planning them, but I'm not fighting for them. If they come, you can do it.
And
so when it comes to collaborations, I always look at many things. I've seen. I think collaborations in Uganda you need to be disciplined.
yeah,
Because some people, you see they were friends, you see the music was on point, the song becomes popular, you see people fighting over this one. So that's why I'm not too much in rushing to them. But I will go there. Why not? There are some musicians in Uganda who I feel, I should do a collaboration with them in some time. Yes, there are those. I have several.
And that is the question I was about to ask. If you got the opportunity, who would you collaborate with?
Yeah.
Who is that person you desire to collaborate with?
There are many. There are quite many. There are quite many in Uganda that you would wish to do collaborations if you love music. Because the truth is, Ugandans have done a lot of music. Good music in different ways, different styles. But I wouldn't want to call it an opportunity that if I collaborated with them, it becomes an opportunity. It is all our opportunity because I also don't want understatement about myself.
Yeah.
So it would be also the opportunity.
So
you never know. It
would be the
also
opportunity to collaborate with you.
But I think, but please, it's just a statement. Somebody may say that young man is getting funny. Yeah, but I think I would. I love the music of Jose Chameleone in Uganda. You would want to touch yourself with him and have a collaboration with him. I think he's there. I think Bebe Cool is a great person. Those are grandfathers.
Yeah.
Those
grandfathers.
But when you look at leaving those two aside there, I think I love a lady called Shifa Msisi.
Okay.
Yeah, I think she's not too popular, but I think she has good music. I have loved. There is a lady called Nafa Gray. Yeah, she's good. I think I would wish to have a collaboration with Maddox. I don't know. Yeah, because I feel like
A legend.
wow, if I would, yeah, he's a legend. We have to respect. So if I would have a collaboration with him, yeah, maybe I would try being able to, because he's directly playing there. Yeah. Several other musicians, there are several other good musicians. But of course, there are also those names that are not known, which I believe are good. Yeah, people that you can see. The unfortunate bit in my life, the collaboration I ever wanted in my life, would be in my life to have a collaboration with Mose Radio,
Oh.
but the man died. Why do I say Mose Radio? With the utmost passion. When it comes to the word Mose Radio and Mose Chameleon, those two people in my high school life, I loved them extremely so much. I remember when I was in senior 6 in 2009, the exam I did in fine art, because I was a fine artist, I did a portrait. I made, the question was, one of the questions which we are supposed to perform at senior 6 was saying, create a banner of a music duo that is coming to town with a concert dubbed Music Extravaganza concert to be held at Sheraton. I think that was the question, which was in senior 6. So they wanted you to design, a banner of a duo. So meaning that two musicians who are going to run a concert in Sheraton called the Music Extravaganza. The fee is 50,000, and entrance time, what. So you needed to perform that as a question. I remember what I did, because that time, we had songs like Nyambula, people were putting on shorts. There were many songs. There were many songs, the Ngamba, and the boys were inspiring. This bread and butter was everywhere. So I said, this is finally they have got me. I said, I'm going to do this. So I went to a newspaper. I cut out a concert of Ready and Wisdom. It was sponsored, I think, by Club or something, somewhere. So I drew their faces. It was you to see the bangles, you to see the command, you to see Weasel with this, and that was my question attempt. I said, let me show love here. Even the examiner, I think, who marked that question in your name, they felt it. So, I loved him so much. So I think when he died, I said, I wish this guy knew how much I love him. Yeah, so, yeah, that is a collaboration, I think. But maybe in the future, I would redo one of his songs to just feel like I've done a collaboration even when you departed. But that is the dream collaboration I had in my life. But it's not going to happen practically.
So what do you want to say about Ugandan music? And
I think what I can say about Ugandan music, first of all, I want to say that Ugandans must support Ugandan music, because sometimes when you upload music on YouTube, sometimes, of course, I don't blame. Maybe we have not marketed, because I've never marketed. I've not been to televisions. I've not paid for anything like ads for my music to flourish. I upload content just so, which I think is not a good practice. But I think Ugandans should also, and Ugandan media houses should promote Ugandan music. I think Ugandans should support each other, support each other's talents. So I think, but in Ugandan music, we need to concentrate maybe on quality. I think if you come to potential films, you will get quality. Yeah, I don't say that they have been stars, but right now, I think they are on point. Yeah, I have done my video just for you. I think it's a great song, and we are now certified to do very many projects. But I think we should support each other. We should market too much our music. We have a lot of music, and Ugandans must love to support us, because when I visit my YouTube channel and I look at the analytics of my channel, and I see the many people who are watching my music, they are not Ugandans. You get? And I just imagine, sometimes I sit back, I look at the many televisions, you send them your music, they never want to play it. And sometimes they look at, first to get something from you. It's like we are putting you on a map. So I think it's not nice that way, but I think we should support each other. If you cannot support Ugandan music, you go to YouTube channel, you go to television, you see them playing Nigerian music for money. Uganda is what's up?
So they are.
But I don't blame the others, because maybe they concentrate on quality, maybe they market a lot, but I think we should also try to. But for me, what I'm planning with the Nengo Motion Pictures, because what we are planning is too much, but we want to make sure we focus on promoting the Uganda music first. If we are going to cross borders, let's promote African music, which is still okay.
So all Ugandans watching us, you should please support the Uganda music, support our fellow Ugandans, you know. And you mentioned about support. How can people over there, people from around the world, how can they follow you up?
Oh yeah.
You can follow you on your social media platforms.
Yeah. I have. I'm using RS Lawrence. RS. I think I'm not using RS. RS Lawrence. On YouTube, RS Lawrence. On Facebook, it's RS Lawrence. Everywhere I'm on Twitter, it's at RS. So they can follow me on all those channels. But of course, also those who want to support our music can support us, want to make sure that our music gets up right there. I mean, they should also support us in all ways, financially. I mean, why? If you pay me, if you give me 5 million, if you give me 2 million, if you give me 10,000, and you support my music, you watch our music, distribute our music, and support us in all ways. In quality, we can make sure. And of course, also comments, and you can give your comments. You can send me a message on Facebook. I always listen. If you go to my Facebook page, RS Lawrence, RSN, you can send me a WhatsApp message and we can talk, we can see. But to the support of Ugandan music, it is welcome. Support us, those who love music, those who want to see us become great and try to push our far. Yeah, it's an opportunity also to be able to help. Yeah, if you can.
So everyone, you should be supporting RS Lawrence, follow him up, and I think the links are just in the description, so you can simply subscribe to his channel and continue sharing this video. You never know that your friend can be your friend can have interest in this message. So share this video to all groups, to all friends and family, and I know that someone out there will be blessed by his music. Mr. Lawrence, I think we are coming to the close of our interview. But do you have special comments that you want to put across?
First of all, I want to thank you very much, Jonah Katamba. It's a great time. It's been a great time. Thank you for showing up. And thank you for visiting many times. I will be grateful to listen. It will welcome you. Thank you very much for this moment. But my last comment would be that we take care of each other. These are hard times. COVID is treating us badly.
Yeah.
If you have some excess portion in your house, give a neighbor. I think it is
COVID
very
is
important.
real.
Let us share what we have, because today, so far now, the world we are in, a dream is making a day alive.
Yeah.
And we see, look at the deaths that are happening. So I think at this time, I'm requesting that people can love to help each other. To the musicians that are having ability and they are showing up and giving, it's very good. It's a very good gesture. We can come back and give out to our fans and support them if we can. If we don't, we should also understand that we also struggle. Yeah, but I'm praying that this situation can be fine, and I also praying to God really that all the bereaved families can be consoled. That God can console them and strengthen them. Yeah, but otherwise, I can promise that I'm going to release good music and a lot of stuff that is coming with Yego.com, with Nengo Motion Pictures, with Potential Films, with Nengo Motion Pictures. All the ideas are, but all we need is the support of the fans and the people and the well wishers, those who want to support innovative ideas in a way.
So if you want to support this, you can reach out to him. Do you have a telephone number?
Yeah. Do I wait? I think I have one which is my WhatsApp.
Okay.
But they can reach me out on +256 +256 7736 89737. I think that is, and it's going to be in the link. They can type it on the link.
Yeah, so our dear viewers, we have come to the close of our program, our interview, but I want to let you know that COVID is real, so wear your masks and observe the SOPs, and still, this is a season we want to, okay, even if we are in lockdown, but still we should be kind of like, we should not just lay lazy, but I think we should find something to do. So we can do other things in the lockdown. So I encourage everyone to support the music and as well try to do some research. Support everyone, and I know we shall get through all this. So we want to thank Mr. R.S. Lawrence, Nengo Motion Pictures, Potential Films, and all partners for this great movement and for this great day. So Mr. R.S. Lawrence, we wish you all the best from the Potential Films. We know that something good is coming out of this lockdown.
Something is coming.
And I know that the viewers are ready to receive it.
Thank you very much.